guys, it's Kristin from Taupe and Tarragon. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today happens to be Saturday morning in fact, and what you may or may not be able to hear in the background is a cartoon show. And you might be asking, why are you doing a tutorial with a cartoon show in the background? And one simple answer, it's keeping my 4-year-old entertained while I have 5 minutes to put together a mom on the go look, which is super simple. So I've got my coffee, very essential. I've washed my face and put some very good moisturizer on, let it all sink in, and I'm about to start. And literally I'm using 5 products, not even, to put together this look that's super simple. So let's get started. This is my face. This is me without makeup. Yikes, putting that out there on the internet. My hair is pinned back because I've got bangs and I don't want that to get in my way. But basically the simplest place that I like to start with is I get a concealer. And this one actually is from Too Faced. It's called Born This Way. And all I do with this, super simple, is I dot it. I dot it where I've got redness, which is my cheeks, a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my forehead and my chin. I've got one of these light up mirrors here that like magnifies, and it's helping me to just kind of have good light to be able to put my makeup on. So that's it, kind of look funny. I use my beauty blender. Now there's drugstore versions of this that are amazing, but I like the one from Sephora. They do come in different colors. I like the pink, it's kind of fun. And then all I do is once it's dampened, so I've taken this under the water and I've dampened it, is I just start blending this in. And this doesn't take very much time. Like all I'm doing is basically like spotting, like all over my face, really just focusing on those red areas. I really, you know, out here on the perimeter and like on my jawline, I don't have redness. So I'm not even really worrying about that. I'm just getting it right in where I need it, going over my eyes. And what that does is it kind of just helps to camouflage some of the redness and the dark circles on my eyes. This is just going to be a talk through tutorial. It's the first one I've ever done. So bear with me. I'm kind of brand new to all of this, but we'll get there. I hope to put really good quality content out there on my YouTube channel. Just some tips and tricks for moms on the go. You know, I've got 2 little ones. I've got a 4-year-old. I've got a 5-month-old. I don't really get much time to myself. I love makeup. Makeup has always been a hobby for me. So when I have a few minutes that I can spare and put on some makeup, it's amazing. So I always get a little bit more redness around my nose. So I'm just gonna, and we're just gonna keep blotting it in. This is probably, I mean, in terms of like the entire process, this is probably what takes the longest. Only because like I want to try to have, if you have a flawless complexion, any bit of effort that you spend on your complexion, that's the best you can do, because it doesn't matter if you don't have a mascara on or lipstick. If you've got like an evened out complexion, I don't know. I find that's the best way to get out the door and have a little bit more confidence. And for me, it's about stepping out the door, having a little bit of confidence, and just feeling a little bit that much better about yourself as you step out the door. It's not to walk out there and looking like a supermodel. It's about just having a few key pieces that enhance your natural beauty. And that's what I try to do. Next step, I've got it here somewhere. Oh, here it is. It's right on my table here. So this is an eyebrow pencil. Now you could use brown eyeshadow, anything that you really have handy. I just happened to get this one and I'm kind of trying and testing it out a little bit. But what I do with this is I just simply fill in my brows. And I just got my brows done, which always, like, I don't know, it just makes you feel amazing. But I am trying to grow them out a little bit and make them a little bit fuller than they are. And it's getting there. But as you can see, that's already added like a little bit of dimension to my eyes. It just gives a good frame. gives a good frame for your eyes, and just helps to make them all look really good. Now, I mean, technically you can see tons of YouTube channels out there where the people will spend like upwards of like 5 to 10 minutes filling in their brows. And I mean, if I were to stay here and do that and have that time, I would technically spend that much time doing it. Like it would take a while for me to fill in my brows if I really wanted to put that much time into it. But my main focus is just to kind of make them look a little bit even. They're never going to be identical at all. Like they're always going to be a little bit different from each other, and that's okay. And at the other end of the spoolie, or other end of the eyebrow pencil, is a spoolie. And what that does is it just allows you to run the product through, make sure you don't have any bumps or lumps anywhere, and then you just kind of work that out. Done. Eyebrows done. But you can see what like a difference that's made to my face. Like it's really kind of helped to frame it in, which is just awesome. By the way, cartoon's still going on in the background, so that's great. The next step that I want to do is blush. Now, I'm going to show you the color of this blush, and it's probably going to freak a lot of you out. Holy crow. Like, that is hot pink. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, there's no way I'm ever going to put that on my face. But then I looked at it more and I was like, wait a minute, I've got a brush that can kind of put it on a little bit more subtly and really give me that pop of color that I want. And you'll notice that it's a cool tone blush. I have a lot of redness in my face, so I kind of seek blushes that are more purpley in tone. And that just kind of helps to give me a really nice flush of color, but doesn't look like I've got like super rosy cheeks. So I'm just gonna grab my brush. So this brush here is a stippling brush. You can see that it's pretty simple, but what I do is I just dab it in the blush, just like that. I take some of the excess off, and then I go right onto my cheek and I smile. And you just work it in. And you're gonna blend until you're satisfied with the pigment on your cheek. And you're gonna dab it in a little bit more, dab a little bit off, and you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Now, I'm someone that loves more blush. I could easily go overboard on blush, and I really try to tone it down. But what you wanna do, see right there, too much. So what you do is you take your beauty blender and you go right over top. Right over top. And it's all of a sudden coming down and not looking so harsh. I like a strong blush though, so I'm just gonna make sure it all looks really well blended. You don't want to see any lines on your face because you really want it to look like, oh my God, you never spent that much time on your makeup. Like it looks really good. Blush is done. Okay, the next step, and this is probably gonna seem like a lot to people, but what I do is I take a pigment. This mirror keeps timing out on me, doesn't like me. Okay, so this is a pigment. It's kind of like a purpley mauve. It's like a paint. So you put it right like that. And that's what's going on my eyelid. I mean, yes, kind of looks scary, right? So I'm gonna put some on my hand, just like that. And then I'm gonna take my finger and I'm gonna go right on my eyelid and I'm just gonna blend it in. Sometimes your like best tool is your fingers. And what this does is it just helps to make my eyes look awake. Like it's got a very, very like slight sheen to it, nothing too major. And what I'm doing is I'm just really making sure it's going on my eyelid, but not up any higher. Like I don't want it to go on my crease. I don't want it to be anything too crazy. I just want to like dot that right on my eyelid. Just need a little bit more there. And if you don't want to use your finger, that's okay. I've got a brush here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit more on my hands. And then I'm going to use my brush. This is just kind of like a fluffy eyeshadow brush. Put a little bit on my brush. And then I'm just going to dab it in. That's all you're going to do. Is dab it. Right there. all over the lid. One eye's done. Like, it's amazing, like, how quick this goes. And it's a really flattering color. So just pick a color that you like. Purples look good on me because I've got brown eyes, like brown hazel eyes. So I find like purpley shades look amazing. And so I'm just gonna do a little bit more. Need a little bit more. And we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep dabbing that in. Just keeping it, just really just trying to keep it right on the eyelid. And just all over the eyelid. Just get that really well blended. And already, like, that's just adding a whole bunch of life to my face. Like, it's just saying, okay, you know what? You took a couple minutes, you put a really pretty shadow on your face. Amazing. Coffee break. Cartoon's still going. My daughter's doing amazing. What more could I ask for? Okay, next step. We're gonna curl the eyelashes. This is probably, I would say, the best investment piece that you could go for in your makeup collection. An eyelash curler will change your life, because if you have time to put mascara on, great. If you don't, all you need is this, and it will oomph up your lashes and make you look like you have full volumized lashes. Watch this. Okay, so you're gonna put it on. Some people get creeped out by this, but it's okay. So what you're gonna do is hold it there and just gently pulse, and then pulse, pulse, pulse. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a huge difference between this eye and this eye. Amazing, like amazing. So we're gonna do that to the other eye. Oh my goodness, I can hear the cartoon in the background. Are there other mums out there that like can recite the cartoons like by memory because they're so like on replay? Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna pulse that out. I wanted to do a little bit more on this side, but perfect. See, just like that, I could walk out the door just like that and it would be amazing. Okay, mascara. There are tons of mascaras out there. There are ones from Sephora, there are high-end ones, Nordstrom, all the department store ones. And then there's ones from Shoppers Drug Mart. And literally, so this one is from L'Oreal. It's called Voluminous Miss Manga. The best mascara I've ever had in my entire life. And I've tried them all. I've tried Dior, I've tried YSL, I've tried them all. And this one is, I mean, if you can get it on sale at Shoppers, $8, like $9, like ridiculous. So what I like to do, and because then that way you can change over your mascara monthly. You can afford to. I mean, they say every 3 months you should switch over your mascara, but if they dry out, you're hooped. And then you spend $25 on a mascara that just dried out. So spend the $8, replace it often, and you're good. This is the brush tip. Like, it's super amazing. Like, it's cone shape. So the little end really allows you to get into the inner corner of your eyes, which is amazing. So what you're gonna do, and the most important thing, is really getting to the base of your lashes. Like, really wiggle. Like, that's where I spend the most of my time, is wiggling at the bottom of my lashes. Like, I can't even like stress that enough. Like, that is where you want to get that like intensity. That's what's going to make you look like you have eyeliner on and you don't. That's what's going to make you just like look amazing. So I really, you know what? I rarely talk when I put mascara on, so this is difficult. So you just want to just really wiggle. And this is coat 1. So coat 1, you're out the door, done. But if you have a couple more minutes and that cartoon's still playing, get another coat on there, because this is what's going to make your eyes look awake and open. And, you know, if you've slept the night before, if you haven't, you know, this is what is going to make that difference and make you feel so confident going out the door. So I don't know if you can notice that. One eye, like, it's amazing. Spend that extra like second and put some mascara on. So I'm just going to do the other eye. I'm just wiggling, like really wiggling it by the base. And you can see that that little cone end really lets me get into that and just really get that mascara on there. So good. Oh my goodness. I was trying to think of like what I would title my first video on YouTube. And I think I'm going to call this video cartoon, something with cartoon. It's gonna have cartoon somewhere in the title. I'm not exactly sure how or why or what, but we're gonna have cartoon in the title. So I don't know if you know, but this is my first this is my first video on YouTube. So we're all gonna laugh and we're all gonna say like, wow, that's such low quality. But you know what? I literally have my phone here. It's set up to record. I've got my great light. Thank goodness I've got good natural light. And I'm sitting here and I'm recording. And I'm taking that 10 minutes where my daughter's watching a cartoon and I'm filming a video. And I'm pretty impressed with myself. Okay, eyes. Oh, okay. So one last step that you could do for your eyes, and this will make a huge difference. Let me get a brush. So right under your brow bone, just put a little bit of like a sparkly, shimmery powder. Like, it doesn't matter if it's from one of like your eyeshadow sets or if you have like a separate highlighter, go for it. Bring it out. The best thing you can do as a mom is give yourself some glow. And so what this is doing, it's picking up on camera, is just putting a tiny bit of glow right under my eyebrows. So again, what that's doing is it's lifting your eyes up. It's making them look more open, making them look more awake, making you look like you had 10 hours of sleep when maybe you didn't. You know what I mean? Okay, so we've got our cheeks, we've got our eyes, we've got our like smoothed out. Oh, let me take this down. And then I don't look like so crazy. We've got our smoothed out complexion. The next step is putting a little bit of highlighter here. I don't know how many people have asked me, oh my goodness, like what is that glow on your cheekbone? And I know I've already done a blog or a post on Instagram about this. This is the stuff. It's from Maybelline. It's their, what's it called, strobing stick. And I have it in 100, which is the lightest shade. There are 2 other shades. So depending on your skin tone, you could go a little bit differently with this. This color is like the perfect pearlescent pink. I can't even describe it. Like you're gonna say, well, oh my goodness, you've already got so much pink on your face. It's so subtle, it's amazing. So what I do with this, it's like a cream to shadow stick. So it's gonna go on like a cream, but then you buff it out and it's like a little powder on your cheek. Take this on the high points of your cheekbone, dab it in, and what I do is like a little V. So I'm right up here and I'm going over a couple times because I am not afraid of a little glow. I like the glow. And you know what? People compliment me. I don't do it for other people. I do it for me. I do it to look amazing when I walk out the door. So then what you do is you just buff out the lines. I never want to see lines on people. I never want to look at someone and be like, oh wow, there's your contour line, there's your blush line, there's your highlight line. You don't want that. You want it to look so blended. So I'm going to the other side here. And that's what you do. Oh my goodness, right there, boom. Again, we're trying to make ourselves look, this light keeps flipping out. We're trying to make ourselves look like we had 10 hours of sleep. And us new moms, you know, second time around moms in general, even if you have teenagers, that's all we want is we want to look like we have had sleep. We want to look like we haven't stayed up and had that extra like glass of red wine the night before, right? Okay, so coffee break. I never knew that filming a video would be so fun. Okay, so what have we got? We've got our eyes done. We've got our cheeks done. We're going to get to lips in a second. But what I want to do is address these, oh my goodness, purpley dark circles. Again, on my Instagram, if you follow me, Kristin Hinch, you will see that I put a post about these guys. Maybelline, again, this is drugstore. This is cheap. This is like, get it on sale. It's like $8. This is, what do I have here? This one is the Erase Dark Circles. So this is a pinky tone. This pinky tone you want to put right where you've got the most blue and darkness under your eyes. And this guy is the Treatment Concealer. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do. Take the sponge tip applicator. I dot it right there. I dot it right there. Perfect. Take your ring finger. The reason I'm saying ring finger is this is the finger that has like the least amount of control out of all your fingers on your hands. It's going to be the gentlest and like the most soft with your eye area. You never want to tug and pull under your eyes. It's just gonna cause wrinkles and everything to develop way quicker. So you take this and you dab it in. Just like that. You're really gentle. And what I did is I targeted it Is that even a word? I focused it right in the corner of my eye. So I'm going right up into here where I've got some darkness, and I'm going right here. That's it. That's all that this little pink stick is doing. Whoa, like it disappeared, my darkness. It's amazing. Okay, other eye. Same thing. You're just dabbing it in. And the best thing the best piece of advice I can give you is if you're going to put some under eye cream on, which everybody should be using, let it sit in, like let it sink into the skin. So I put my cream on, 15 minutes ago. And I really, really, really let it sink into that area under the skin. If you put your cream on and then you go to put a concealer on, it's gonna slat and move all over the place and you're not gonna like it. So let it sink in. Okay. Oh, look at that brightness. Like it just totally took away my dark circle. Yes. Okay, the second step. This is the concealer part. What I do with this, I take it right up to here because again, we're trying to like lift and open the eyes. So you want to take it all the way. Whoa. Ring finger. And what you're doing is you're just patting. Again, like this step might seem tedious and you might be like, oh, let's just like use a brush or something. But I am really, really careful what I do under my eyes. Like I don't want to age them any quicker than they're gonna age, if you know what I mean. So I'm taking it right up here. This like honestly instantly gives me a facelift. Like it's ridiculous. So it's kind of like a big semicircle right under your eyes. Okay, whoa, like all my under eye circles are gone. It's like ridiculous. Okay, last step, lips. Now, because I'm keeping it really simple and I'm trying to get this done before the cartoon's over, I'm just gonna put on a gloss, but it's not just any gloss. This is from Buxom, okay? So you get it at Sephora. Oh, there's a bit of a hair there. I can't think of where else it's sold right off the top of my head. But what it is they're plumping lip glosses, okay? And this has a little bit of a sparkle. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's totally sparkly. It's like a mauve purple, so it's gonna tie in with my eyes. It's gonna just, okay, so it's gonna tingle a little bit. It's got peppermint like extract in here. That's what causes it to like tingle a little bit. I don't mind it. Some people may be more sensitive to it than others. But what this does is it just gives you like a really pretty gloss on your lips. So check this out. It doesn't even look like you're wearing anything. Like it's a bit of shimmer. Okay, and I cheat with this a tiny bit. I do it slightly over my lip line. I know. I mean, I'm not going for like Kim Kardashian, like crazy lips or anything. All I'm doing is just giving myself a little bit of glow. And there, it's on, it's done. Cartoon's still going on. Yes, perfect. That's it. That's my makeup look. Oh my goodness. First video posted to YouTube. Exciting. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Please click on subscribe. I'm going to try to do more videos like this and just get content out there that's going to hopefully inspire and help everyone out there for new makeup looks and simple ways to put yourself together. You know, when you've got two little ones running around and you've only got 5 minutes. Okay, this took longer than 5 minutes, but it's done within a cartoon. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye.